Walmart sells golf balls from nearly every major brand in the sport, including Titleist's own lineup. What most golfers walk past without noticing is that the same shelf carries several urethane and ionomer balls, priced significantly less than the Pro V1. That independent testing confirms perform better for the swing speed most golfers actually have. Drop a comment telling us where you are watching from and subscribe now. We break down golf equipment using actual data from multiple independent sources. And if you want the complete guide to buying the right equipment before you spend another $1 at the pro shop, the link to our ebook is in the description. Here are 7 balls sitting on Walmart.com right now that beat the Pro V1 for the average swing speed and what they actually cost. Vice Pro Drip 2024, 39.72s per dozen. Vice built their entire brand on cutting the retail markup that inflates premium tour ball pricing. The Pro Drip is their flagship 3-piece cast urethane construction at $3.31 per ball, a direct-to-consumer price now sitting on Walmart's shelf next to the brands that charge $4.50 to $5 a ball for comparable construction. Compression on the standard Vice Pro sits at approximately 85, putting it directly in the performance window for golfers swinging between 90 and 100 miles per hour. MyGolfSpy's 2025 independent testing confirmed it as a top performer at moderate swing speeds for price versus performance, delivering real urethane greenside spin at a fraction of the Pro V1's cost. Titleist Tour Soft, $39.98 for 12. This is the one that surprises people. Titleist makes the Tour Soft and sells it directly through Walmart at $39.98 a dozen, $18 less than the Pro V1's $57.99. Compression verified at 65 to 70 across multiple independent sources, putting it squarely in the window for golfers swinging between 85 and 100 miles per hour. It is made by the exact same company that makes the Pro V1. It costs significantly less. Multiple independent reviewers confirm it delivers genuine urethane short game performance that the Pro V1 cannot access at moderate swing speeds because the higher compression core never fully loads. The Titleist name is doing the marketing for the Pro V1. The Tour Soft is the Titleist ball most golfers should actually be playing. Maxfli StraightFli at $21.20 per dozen. At $21.20 a dozen, the StraightFli is built specifically to reduce side spin and produce straighter ball flight for moderate swing speed golfers. Maxfli's parent brand made headlines when PGA Tour professional Ben Griffin won 3 events in 2025 playing the Maxfli Tour X, a $39.99 urethane tour ball from the same company that builds the StraightFli for the recreational end of the market. For golfers above a 15 handicap who struggle with consistent side spin, the StraightFli at 1/3 the price of the Pro V1 solves a different problem than the Pro V1 was ever built to solve. Bridgestone prior generation E12 contact, $34.99 for 15 balls. Bridgestone's E12 line uses contact force technology to maximize energy transfer at moderate swing speeds, and at $34.99 for 15 balls, you are getting more balls for less money than a standard Pro V1 dozen at $57.99. Bridgestone publishes a free online fitting tool and is the only major manufacturer that tells you directly which ball matches your swing speed. Their data consistently recommends 2-piece distance balls like the E12 for golfers prioritizing distance over short game spin at moderate swing speeds. Exactly the profile of golfer who is currently overpaying for a Pro V1 they cannot compress. TaylorMade Tour Response Stripe is sold at Walmart. The Tour Response carries genuine urethane construction at a fraction of the TP5's price point. MyGolfSpy's 2025 test identified it as one of the lowest spinning TaylorMade balls off the tee at moderate swing speeds. A genuine asset for golfers who fight a hook and want straighter ball flight, while still delivering urethane level greenside performance that ionomer balls at this price point cannot match. TaylorMade's own director of golf ball R&D stated publicly that urethane is simply the best performing cover material available, which is why it appears on 100% of balls used on the PGA Tour. The Tour Response puts that same cover material on Walmart's shelf at a price point built for the golfer the Pro V1 was never designed for. Titleist Velocity Matte Orange, $40 for a 6-pack. The Velocity is a two-piece ionomer ball built for distance and durability rather than greenside spin, and at moderate swing speeds, that is exactly the trade-off most golfers should be making. MyGolfSpy's 2025 testing confirmed the Velocity produces some of the lowest greenside spin in the field, which sounds like a weakness until you consider the golfer it is actually built for, someone prioritizing distance off the tee over short game control. For the golfer who has been buying a $57.99 Pro V1 purely for distance and never noticing a short game benefit because their swing speed cannot access the Pro V1's spin profile anyway, the Velocity delivers the same distance priority at a fraction of the cost. TaylorMade Speed, Soft Ink Pink, $24.49. Ultra-low compression construction designed to launch easily at moderate and slower swing speeds. MyGolfSpy's 2025 data confirmed the SpeedSoft's distance numbers hold up at swing speeds well below where the Pro V1 begins performing efficiently. At $24.49, it costs less than half of what the Pro V1 charges for a ball, engineered for a swing speed most buyers do not have. The Pro V1 is not on Walmart's shelf. What is on Walmart's shelf is a collection of urethane and ionomer balls from Vice, Titleist's own Tour Soft, Maxfli, Bridgestone, and TaylorMade. Every one of them priced for the swing speed the average golfer actually has, verified across MyGolfSpy, independent testing, and multiple manufacturer fitting tools. Which one are you trying next round? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe. We follow the data, not the marketing.